third grade. So today we're going to do more multiplication with carrying. This time we're going to have to carry in the ones and in the tens. So we're going to have to be careful to not mix up our numbers. Now, in this video, I might get a little sore shoulder because Caitlin wrote the numbers up on the board for me and she's a lot taller than I am. So I'm going to be reaching. So it's okay, we're gonna do it. Caitlin was sweet enough to help, so we're gonna have fun doing this together. So you're gonna need page 297, your math page for today, lesson 149. We're gonna do number 1. Again, we're gonna do those first 5 together so that we can all get a handle on it, all right? So pause me if you need to, make sure you have that math page in front of you. And we're gonna do a little reminder. When we're multiplying two-digit numbers, we have 3 steps, okay? It's not impossible, we just slowly break them down if we remember our 3 steps, okay? First, we multiply the ones, then we multiply the tens, then we add them together, okay? So let's give that a try over here. All right, our first problem is 74 times 35. First thing we do is we're going to multiply our ones. We're going to pretend that our tens don't exist, and we're going to multiply our ones. So we have 4 times 5 is 20. We're going to need to carry that 2 up here, okay? Then we have 7 times 5 is 35, plus 2 is 37, okay? So we're done with our ones, and because we're now carrying up high in the tens, we're also going to be done with our ones carrying, okay? So put a line through both of them so that you remember not this number, okay? Put a line through both of them. Okay, now we're going on to our tens. We have no more ones, so we're going to make a 0 right there. Now we're going to multiply our tens. 4 times 3 is 12. So our 2 goes down below and our 1 still goes above the tens, okay? Now we have 7 times 3, which is 21, and we're going to add this one right here. Not this 2, we've crossed it out. We're going to add this one right here. So 7 times 3 is 21, plus 1 is 22, okay? Now we're going to do our last step, our adding. 0 plus 0 is 0. 7 plus 2 is 9. 3 plus 2 is 5. And 0, nothing plus 2 is 2. So we have an answer of 2,590. Don't forget your comma in your answer. Okay, if I went too fast, you need to pause me so you can finish. Go ahead and pause me and then start me back up when you're ready to do B. B is 37 times 44. Very first step, multiply the ones. We're going to pretend like this 10 is not here. 7 times 4 is 28. 2 goes up top. 3 times 4 is 12. Plus 2 is 14, okay? Now we're done with the ones here and we're done with the carrying ones, okay? We're done with both of those. Make sure you just give a simple little cross out so you don't get them confused. Now we're going on to the tens. We have no ones, so we put a 0 here. Now we have 7 times 4. 7 times 4 is 28. We've got to carry our 2, okay? 3 times 4 is 12, and we've got 2 to add right here. 12 plus 2 is 14. In the last step, we're going to add them together. 8 plus 0 is 8. 4 plus 8 is 12. 1 plus 1 plus 4 is 6. And nothing plus 1 is 1. Now, I want you to take note of something. The bigger the problems, the bigger our numbers, the more important it is that each number line up. Okay? You need to make sure that your numbers are neat and in a line. You can't have sloppy, or when you add them together, you're not going to end up with the right number. So you have to be very careful that each number stays in the right line. Okay? You got to be very neat. Math, it is very important for you to be very neat, because math is very orderly, follows very strict rules. So you need to keep it all in line, very neat and easy, okay? Now hopefully you finished B, but if not, pause it, and when you're ready to start C, start me back up again. Okay, we have 82 times 41. Remember, our first step is that we need to multiply the ones, right? So we're going to pretend like the twos doesn't exist. 2 times 1 is 2, 8 times 1 is 8. Woo, an easy one, about time. Okay, now we're done with our ones, so we're going to cross off our ones. Remember to put our 0, because we're done with our ones. We're on to tens, no more ones. 2 times 4 is 8. 4 times 8, 8 times 4 is 32. Add them up. 2 plus 1 is 2. 8 plus 8 is 16. 1 plus 2 is 3. Nothing plus 3 is 3. Our answer is 3,362. That was nice of them to give us an easy one, wasn't it? Okay, now we're going on to D. I think this one's a little harder. We'll see. Okay, we have 63 times 18. Very first step is multiply the ones. So we're going to pretend like the tens aren't here. 3 times 8 is 24. 6 times 8 is, this is one of those hard ones in the middle that kind of gets lost in our memory. Look at your cheat sheet if you have to. It's 48, plus 2 more is 50. One easy way I do it when I'm multiplying around 6 is I know what 5 is. I remember what 8 times 5 is, no problem. That's 40. And if I'm going up to 6, I just add 8 more, 48. Okay, now we're done with our ones. We're done with our carrying ones. No ones in our answer. Okay, now we're going to multiply the tens. 3 times 1 is 3, and 6 times 1 is 6. Now we're going to add them up. See how neat my columns are? See how directly under each other they are? No confusion, nice and neat. Keep your numbers neat and write them under each other. 4 plus 0 is 4. 0 plus 3 is 3. And 6 plus 5 is 11. So that answer is 1,134. Okay, now if you didn't finish that, pause it, finish it, start me back up again when you're ready for E, okay? Oh boy, E starts out with a hard one. 8 times 9. 8 times 9. Anybody remember 8 times 9? I'm hoping you remembered it's 72. Remember, we're covering up the tens. 72. Okay, now we have 5 times 9. That one should be a little bit easier. The 5s ones are easiest to remember. That's 45. And 45 plus 7 is 52. Okay, now we're done with the ones. We're done with our ones carrying. Done with our ones and our answer. Okay, ready to move on with tens. 8 times 2 is 16. 5 times 2 is, easy one, 10, plus your 1. Don't forget to add that carrying number. Always look to add that carrying number. 10 plus 1 is 11. Okay, 2 plus 0 is 2. 2 plus 6 is 8. 5 plus 1 is 6. Nothing plus 1 is 1. Our answer is 1,682. Okay, now as you're continuing with these lessons, it's okay if you need to come back and watch me do the first problem again of a video. It's okay if you forget. Pull up the video again, watch the very first problem, refresh your memory. That's okay, that's not bad. Remember, you can also call me. We can FaceTime, we can call, I can walk you through a problem. But it's good that you're doing this because next year in our 4th grade math, this multiplication is going to get a lot trickier. So keep up the practice. Don't give up. Call if you get stuck. It's not a problem at all.